Alright. Oh, hey, 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 hey. Brr, brr, brr. Oi. 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 Very nice. Get the fuck out of my way. Hi, welcome back to my show. This is number 4 of whatever the fuck, and this is document versus creating. I've been thinking that today, especially, my idea of having a vlog will be more installed about the ideas that I have in my head and less about the facts that I do during the day, because it's just plenty boring. So I don't want to do like, oh, this morning I wake up and then I go to uni and then I study and then I come back, I do a run and then I eat and then I go to bed. That's just plenty boring. I just want to have a little rant about this and that, and maybe, you know, and then maybe figure something out. Perfect. It smells really good now. So, what was it? So the broad idea about what I had today, of my idea of what I had today about my passion was about this. I had it written somewhere. Let me see if I can actually extend this cord a little bit more. Alright, I had it written somewhere because I forget stuff. And I'm a little perfectionist, so I want to make sure that it was the thing that I was thinking about. So, today I did see someone which was smiling. And this person that was smiling made me feel happy in a way that I want to improve on a larger scale this thing. So basically, what I wanted to do was this: use the inventions that I so much like to make through sheer curiosity, and use some of my inventions to improve people's life on a greater scale and make them happy. That's why I was thinking about maybe biohacking, because I do believe that some people are not born with some specific things according to their talents, so according to their passion, so they might not have the talent that backs up their kind of passions. So I would love to provide some tools that make up for these things. My use of creativity is about it's fascinating because I love to think out of the box, and it gives me the possibility of expressing my inner curiosity through a lens of just fantasy, but put it into practicality through inventions. I think that if I could be able to share, now I'm thinking it on the spot right now because it would be a good idea. I think that if I were to share my inventions, like daily invention, like draw something, like an invention or something, or give out, like make a video or an idea of a good invention daily, that would be actually great. That would be great. Yeah, I mean, like, why be so selfish in taking credit for my inventions that I yet don't push myself into making and just waiting for it to be like my time to create those inventions. I think I should push myself to some way propose my invention, like an umbrella with solar panels that charges up wirelessly to your Bluetooth headphones while you're walking. And maybe it's not a great idea because umbrella usually works when there's clouds, so the solar income wouldn't be, and solar energy income wouldn't be that good. but you get the drift. Like if I make an invention, I would have to share it through whatever type of way. So I think first thing I would try is maybe Instagram, because I think that drawing an invention out would be the most fruitful way of doing it, instead of just describing it. Maybe I can share a picture on Instagram, which is a good platform right now, and I like that. And then in the description, maybe use the infinite amount of words that I can use in the description to describe what type of invention it is, where I would look for it to be used. That would be good. Like maybe 2 or 3 mentions per week, not daily, like 2 or 3 per week. That would be cool. Just to get me started. I can use back my old Instagram page that I used to be creative, and maybe I could start using the creativity of the art and the science of my inventions to merge them together and have 2 different worlds together through the glue of curiosity and creativity. That would be interesting. That would be a good idea. I like that. This is my way of living my type of life, as if I like to express myself. Because the other day I was also thinking about this. Would I rather express myself through inventions for the rest of my life, or would I rather help others for the rest of my life? And for somewhat reason, my personality, my person just want to always go towards the inventor type of life. You know, like every time I would ask myself the question, I would gladly go towards the inventor type of life. I think that's pretty good, and if it is what makes me going, I could always use it for the best of the people around me, because I love to be grateful and give back to the community that gives to me. I just love this feedback, giving back, stuff like that. I love it. And if I can give free content, a lot of free content, in order to gain some community of people like me, that would be amazing. I'm gonna think about it. And yeah, so the other thing is this. Right now, a lot of people are focusing on medicine as a way to fix people's issues, but I think that the physical fitness and physical health is as important as the mind fitness and health, and that's why I always drifted toward neuroscience, because that's the kind of way of me understanding the brain pattern and how it works in order to fix it. I know that Elon Musk, for example, is investing in Neuro. I believe Neuro. It's a company that studies neuroscience and the functioning of the brain. I believe he wants to understand better so as to create some type of product that can enhance the life of a human being in the same way that Tesla does, in the same way that SpaceX does. But he does it in a very objective, kind of cold way, not directly towards the consumer. He does it in a more capitalistic point of view, more like, okay, I have to make a product in order to grow it, as if he doesn't really care about the person behind the product. He cares more about the product itself. I think that it should have a good backup towards the person to also, like, maybe that's the missing key towards a consumer-driven company. I think that would be interesting. So my appliance about that, maybe, I don't know. Maybe invent some type of buttons that are just there for you to be like less stressed. Like there's an anxiety button on your desk, and when you press it, you know you're anxious, and that would help you score up the data to understand how many times a day do you feel anxious. You know, like different button on the desk or wherever you bring it, or maybe on your shirt. Maybe you can, like, okay, I know that there's Google X team. It's doing some fabrics where you can tap on the fabric, and it has an electrical feedback to it. So if you're tapping on maybe the shoulder, you say, okay, right now I'm stressed. If you're tapping on the bicep, like with the fabric of a shirt, you say, okay, right now maybe I feel good, or right now I feel pleased. And maybe the fabric can interact with a smartphone, and understand the location, the weather, how many steps you did that day, or how you ate that day, and that data can understand better the type of person that you are, and give you personal feedback and personal understanding of who you actually can become, maybe the best version of yourself through data. I think this is an interesting path, and I could work on it. Yeah, that's interesting. All right, thanks for watching.